Fred Moore here with another tip on how to take your life and your business beyond good enough. My background is as an entertainer. I do magic, comedy magic, and I've done that for years. Still do it now, along with the whole keynote speaking thing. And as a magician, I know the importance of practice. Practice until I get something down perfectly, or as close to perfect as I can. If you play any sort of musical instrument, you know the importance of practice. Give you a little illustration here. I've got a piece of rope here, and there's a classic of magic called the cut and restored rope trick. You may have seen it, you may have even heard of it. And typically they'll cut a piece of rope and restore it. I don't do that sort of a thing. I don't like that. I'll take a piece of rope like this, tie a knot into it, and just do this. The knot comes right off the rope. But here is the really cool part. If you take this little piece of a rope and just lay it over top of the rope, it will melt back onto the rope. Kind of a cool piece of magic there, I know. And that is not something easy to do. That takes a whole lot of practice. I'm talking a lot of practice. And here's the thing, when I first learned how to do that, I practiced for hours and hours and hours on that routine. Hours before I even showed it to anyone. In front of the mirror, in front of the video camera, looking at it, see how I can improve it, what I was doing wrong. I learned it from a video, a DVD actually. I was going to say a videotape, that's how old I am. It was beta. It was a DVD, and I would rewind the DVD and look at the moves, and I would just kept practicing it. Now, how I got really, really good at that routine, there's more to it than that, was by performing it over and over and over again. Here's what I did. I had a gig in Japan, and it was a long-term gig. I don't mean long-term as far as months. It was only 3 weeks, but I was doing 3 shows a day, 6 days a week for 3 weeks. 3 shows a day, 6 days a week for 3 weeks. And I did the rope routine. It's a 2.5-minute routine, and I did it every single day. Because here's the thing, when it comes to practice, there's 2 ways to practice. One is with yourself, at home, at your job. Whatever this skill is you need to master, you practice it there, where nobody can see you fail, as it were. And where you can improve upon it. All right, that didn't work. All right, I'm going to keep doing it until you get it as well as you can. But then you need to take it out into the real world. If you're selling somebody on something, you can practice your little sales pitch, your little script, till you're blue in the face. But it's not going to do you any good until you take it out into the real world and try it on real people. Because that's when you're going to find all the problems, all the mistakes, all the things that you can fine-tune to improve upon your sales pitch. If you're learning a magic trick, when I took it out into the real world, I discovered anything and everything that could go wrong during that routine. Because over that 3-week period of doing so many shows, mistakes happened, things happened, the wind blew, the light wasn't good, I dropped things, whatever it was. And I had to discover how to either fix that problem in the future or what I was going to do about it if it happened again. Now here's the really important part about practicing. The reason behind the practice is to get this down so it's subconscious. You don't even have to think about this skill that you've learned. You just do it. Once it becomes natural, you don't have to think about it. It just flows from you, and you can concentrate on the other aspects of it. If it's this scripted that you're working on, then you can work on your communication skills, how you're dealing with this person, how you're paying attention to them, how you're interacting with them. You don't even have to think about this. Look at any good musician. They can play that tune and think about other things. What am I going to be doing later on tonight? Let's see, I have a shopping list, I think, later on, as they're playing Stairway to Heaven. Practice what you're doing so it becomes second nature and you don't even have to think about it. If you're watching this video anywhere but my blog, do me a favor, head on over there right now. It's beyondgoodenough.com. And then click that little like button down, the little Facebook like button, and leave a comment or two. I always love to hear what you think about my opinions, my ideas, and my techniques. And usually I get some good feedback and some good ideas for the next blog. So do that right now. Head on over there, beyondgoodenough.com, and check it out.